you've been saying, hey, I need a follow-up to that platformer about the time-traveling cat armed with a vacuum cleaner, then there's plenty of space for you and your like-minded buddies on the short bus. Yep, the original Blinx was about as satisfying as chewing Necco wafers in the Sahara. But the quality folks at Microsoft have returned to the sweet musk to bring us number 2, with Blinx 2, Master of Time and Space. Things are definitely different this time around. Now Blinx moves like a bipedal cat with a purpose, making the game handle like most platformers. Plus, the act of sucking up trash and spitting it back out is a much speedier affair. And is aided by the essential auto-targeting. Because if I'm throwing trash, I want to know which strange legless icon of modest malevolence I'm throwing it at. Best of all, the order in which you collect the items that control time doesn't matter. Once you have 3 of a kind, that function is available to you. Plus, your powers of Chronos are better applied both to puzzles and to help get you out of a jam in combat. These logical niceties are all coming together to create a game that feels more like a polished and better thought out experience. But it doesn't end there, because you get to also play as those enemies of all things feline and time mastering, the tom-toms, pigs that are mean and opposed to time management.
Oh, there's one.
This is almost an entirely different game here, as the emphasis is on stealth.
Nothing here.
Now, why haven't any other game designers used this gameplay twist?
Where'd he go? There's one.
Think Metal Gear Solid Farm Animal. This is the Master of Space aspect of the title. See, you have astral projection, better known as decoy for the syllabically challenged.
There's one.
A warp tunnel to move immaterially from one place to another.
Where'd he go?
And you can even stop time. Well, yeah, okay, they used that. Hey, it's still cool. Now, if you're thinking, wow, they found all the ways to skin fricassee and disembowel that cat, you're wrong, because there's cooperative multiplayer. So yeah, take 1 Blinx, add 2 years of time sweeping, and you may not be able to swing a dead cat without hitting someone playing it when Blinx 2 is released later this year. You know, I wish that cat could travel back in time and return the hours of my life I lost playing the original Blinx.
If I could go back in time, I'd go back and get rid of the hyperactive promo where I dance like an arrhythmic weeble wobble.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But you know what? Our fans never did.
No. But we begin with a game about a time-traveling cat.
Yep, it's the sequel to 2002's Blinx the Time Sweeper. Here's a review of Blinx 2, Masters of Time and Space. Blinx 2, or as I like to call it, Return of the Gimmick, places you back in the improbable company of cats with vacuum cleaners who control time and keep it tidy. As before, you use your trusty sweeper to suck in nearby junk, then blow it back out as your primary weapon. Suck. Blow. Suck. Blow. You catching my drift here? Oh, Blinx, how you bore me. Let me count the ways. This time around, developer R-Tune jumps on the game design bandwagon by letting you play as the enemy. Instead of just being a time-sweeping cat, you're also a villainous time-stealing pig. As a member of the porcine Tom-Tom gang, you'll plod through stealth moves swiped from other more successful franchises. Creep along this wall in Metal Gear Swine. Crack open this safe in Splinter Pig. Crawl on the ground. Oh, who am I kidding? I've gone to Promise Keepers meetings that were more fun than this. Here's another trendy feature. Using an interface that redefines the word overkill, you can customize every aspect of your character's appearance. Unless you have the mental faculties of a flounder, this won't distract you from how bland a gameplay is. Nobody's ever gonna say, maybe I'll have more fun if I change his pants. Then there's the story, a deep yet subtle pastiche of shattered time crystals and the fate of the universe, or some such rot. And you won't believe how seriously they take it all.
Time energy is vanishing across the universe.
What? Check the mother computer.
Roger that.
You've got to be kidding me.
What happens when we finish gathering the big crystal fragments?
I'm unable to care. Finally, while some in-game advice can make things more fun, Blinx 2 feels like it was focus tested on shell-shocked retirees with scorching ADD. It's impossible to enjoy any momentum while playing because you're constantly interrupted by endless hints and patronizing instructions. Kids won't read them, adults don't need them. If anyone actually needs this much help, distract them with something shiny and take the controller away. Maybe if you love the first Blinx, you might like the variety in this sequel. But if, like us, you thought the first game was merely passable, there's nothing in Blinx 2 to bring you back. Other games do everything you can find here, and do it better. So, Blinx 2, you see my problem? Does it suck? Does it blow? Does it matter?
Huh? Ouch! Ah!
A 2 out of 5.
Turns out Blinx, master of time and space, actually a master of the subpar.
That's just like me.
Well, at least it has cat customization.
Oh yeah, the fans been waiting decades for a good cat customizing game.
You know, now if we could only get a good dog import tuning game, I want to put spinners on a Pomeranian.
Blinx 2 just underwhelms on every level.
And we didn't even like the first one to begin with, so why force a sequel on us?
I mean, it's not like they would make a sequel to that crappy Tomb Raider movie that no one saw just to make a little more Oh.
Yeah.